worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours.
February 10th. I'm just checking my Goodwill. I always come every Friday morning, so that's what I'm doing. See if they have anything. What these are. I'm very sleepy. I did not get enough sleep last night. I got a full day of work. And tomorrow I have to go sourcing, so I expect I won't sleep until Sunday. That's cool. I think I've sold this before. This guy before. I feel like I have. Okay, I'm gonna take him. I started a voiceover because I believe it was Harry Styles was on the radio. So, sorry, I gotta turn the TV down. So this was Friday. I was just doing my morning Goodwill trip that I do every Friday morning. I go into work at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. I have a deal with my boss that I can do this so that I could try and find things to sell for a profit. I was commenting right here that there's usually an end cap right there. I mean, it's been there forever, and it wasn't there. And I was like, what's missing? What's not here? I usually go to the bases soon after going in the store. That thing was really heavy, and it didn't have a flat bottom to sit it on, so I had to make sure it didn't roll away. This was just a cheapie, like made in China kind of piece. It was really lightweight. There was hardly any good vases. I mean, there was no good vases, let's be honest. I don't know what's happening. Once in a while they have a good vase there, but it was not today. Now, I'm not filming it, but I'm sitting there rearranging these two deer. I think they're deer on this board because they were like metal deer and they were laying down. And now I'm like, see, there you go. Now they're all standing up. These two racks, this rack right here and the one after it with the holiday stuff, I rarely find anything on them. So I often skip over them. But I'm checking the candles as I always do, not finding anything that I am interested in. I'm looking for stuff for my Whatnot auction, but then I'm also looking for stuff to list on eBay and Facebook. So I'm always on the lookout for both. The whole process of photographing them and weighing them and what I'm going to include in which one. Like if I know that night I'm going to have an auction or the next day, I don't list them on eBay until I've ran them through an auction, and if they didn't sell, they go up on eBay. Because if I go and list them on eBay, then I have to take them down if they sell, and it takes forever. Yeah, that's an Indiana King Crown compote. It's colonial blue. I was also looking at that blue dish, which I looked at 100 times while I've been in here. So anyway, so usually if I find stuff for an auction, I don't list it until after I ran it through an auction. If it didn't sell, then I list it on eBay and Facebook or Mercari, and then either it usually ends up selling on one of those, or I run it through an auction, a second auction a few days later, and usually they sell. So right now I am just wandering around, checking things out. I don't think I found much this day. I'm pretty sure I just found that frog bell and that blue compote. And but I like to give people the experience of the shopping with you by taking the camera along with you, looking at stuff and buying stuff. So that's what I'm doing now. When I'm looking for stuff or whatnot, I'm usually looking for things that are smaller on the lightweight, scale because of the shipping that takes place on whatnot. It's not that people won't pay for one thing and its weight, it's that people want to buy multiple things, and then the weight combined becomes this huge bill. They do help you out by if the customer were to buy something lightweight, like in the ounces, then their second item that they buy bigger gets cut in kind of like in half. I liked the look of these glasses, but I didn't get them because of the tops. They're so thin and fragile, and they would be difficult to get somewhere, intact. But anyway, so I try to buy things in the smaller scale, and I don't mean small like that blue compote. Maybe even a little bigger than that. I'll go, but sometimes I'll get bigger items, but they are for eBay, where it's just one item you have to ship and to one customer, so you have the shipping of it is a lot easier than trying to put in 10 items, into one box and getting them there safely. I was looking at these cups because they were Raggedy Ann and Andy, but then you look down at the bottom and there's a whole bunch of them down there too. So I was like, what? I don't know why I didn't move them together, but anyway, so, when selling and whatnot, you always have to be conscious of the weight and what it might cost a customer. Not because, because they want to see that. They're going to check that when they go to buy. And if the weight is going to cost them the equal amount of the item, then it's kind of not worth it. But I don't know. If they're a collector, I guess that kind of stuff doesn't matter. But, all right, we're going to keep going.
I need to look, see if they have one.
I kept looking at these figurines. I looked at them the other day when I was here too, because they didn't seem like cheapy figurines. They seemed really well made, and I couldn't read the bottom. I didn't have my glasses. I think I screenshotted one though and looked it up, and it was a good brand. I don't do well with them. I don't with figurines like that, but I do think they are a good buy. And I probably should have got them, I don't know, maybe and I kept finding all different versions of them around the store. So maybe if they're there again this week, or some of them, I'll pick some up and see how they go on eBay. I don't do well when I try to sell ceramics on whatnot. I have sold ceramics on whatnot, but it doesn't always, I don't know, it doesn't go the way it does for like when you sell glass. People are really, really touchy and picky about that. So I don't know. I wish I could sell them more because I like them. I like figurines, ceramic figurines. I like glass a lot, but I don't only like glass. I, also would prefer to also sell ceramics because I do sell a lot of ceramics online on eBay and Facebook or Mercari, but glass always does better. But see, there was another one there. No, not the bird, but the little girl on with the bike. I liked that salt and pepper shaker, but I couldn't find its partner, which seems to be the theme of the week. I have found several salt and pepper shakers that I liked, but I couldn't find the partner to them. So that drives me nuts. I mean, I suppose you can sell one shaker. I mean, not everybody likes pepper. Not everybody likes salt. So I guess you can do that. It just, I don't know. It seems like it makes more sense to have them both. And had the pair been there, I would have taken it. I'm pretty much just wandering around, going over and making sure I didn't miss anything. I do end up just taking that blue compote and the frog. But I just wanted to take a little bit more time before I had to leave because I had to go and get coffee for me and my coworker, and then get to work. But I wanted to go look at the lamps too. I'm trying to find this flute part to a lamp that I got weeks ago, but I can't seem. Before I was looking for one, I found them everywhere. Now I can't find them, or I'm not finding the right one. I don't know. They moved things around. This whole section used to be like kids' clothes and then like the furniture, but they moved the books back here. And anyway, I was checking out all the lamps. There's more here than there normally is, so they must have just said, hey, let's make a lamp section and put some out here. But yeah, I can't seem to find the flute to my lamp, or whatever part goes to the top of it. Yeah, so I was trying to get the cord out from under that lamp because it was going to fall over. I do like some older lamps, but I don't know. I mean, I would only buy lamps for my house, not to ship somewhere, because shipping that is crazy. They don't have a big selection of furniture here, though, today. Or, well, they haven't had a big section lately at all. So, all right, I'm going to look around a couple more minutes. So, I'm going to get ready to go. I really hope that I help you guys and that I inform you and that you learn things from me. I have a really big video coming out this weekend because tomorrow I'm going on a big sourcing trip and to Crystal Lake, Illinois, where my dad lives. They have a lot of Goodwills and Sabres and stuff there. So I'm going to go out there tomorrow on Saturday and try and find a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys find these videos informative, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. I don't mind answering anything. I like helping people out. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you'll check out some of my other videos, and I hope to see you next time, and I hope you have a great day. All right?
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry you.